Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. The Blazers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rice Owls offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got him. Turning it on. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Owls will have it 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Quarterback gets enough. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Put a real good job on the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass. Make the QB take off and then get a stick on him. Play physical. Got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Off play action. Got his man on the outside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Finds a crease at the 20. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
And they will score! Touchdown, UAB! A methodical drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes to the right. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Blazers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great throw, great timing. You can see it.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll move the tight end. To the air on 1st down. Spins away from the defense.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Finds his tight end. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air, it's Jenkins. Dances away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Blazers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabs behind the line. It's Ingram. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Got a man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
He wants to change this route. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Breaks it inside the 10. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. Inside the touchdown, UAB. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He might want another play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And score. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give out of the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Looking for a push on 4th down. Makes a man miss. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking and they can just run the football up multiple possessions, they're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Quick spin on the run. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, UAB! Fitted in the window for the score. They tack on her. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.